everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. My name is Lala and this is my channel Lala Be Crocheting, where I post free crochet tutorials. But one day I realized I make so many tutorials for crocheters, beginners and advanced. What about people who want to start crocheting but don't know where to start? Don't worry, I got your back. In this video I'll cover everything you need to know before you go to the craft store and start your crochet adventure. And I'm so happy for you because it's the best adventure ever. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you haven't already. It's totally free, it's the best way you can support me, and it really helps me keep making free tutorials for you guys. Let's start! The must-have things you need to buy are yarn and a hook. That's it. Let's start with which hook. I recommend first buying a 4mm hook and a 5mm hook. Of course, if you have the option and you can afford it, buying a full set of hooks from 2mm to 6mm is ideal. It allows you to try out different kinds of projects and find out what you have most fun making, because different crochet projects require different hook sizes. But if you're not sure you want to invest and go full power into it, and you just want to find out if crochet is your thing, a 4mm hook and a 5mm hook are a great start. Now let's talk about yarn. Crochet and knitting yarns are divided to categories. From category 1, which is the finest yarn, all the way to category 7, which is the thickest yarn. And the best yarn to start with is right in the middle, category 4, worsted yarn. And why is it the best? Let's start with what's most interesting to most of us, okay? Money. Acrylic yarn is the most affordable of all yarns. It's synthetic. Because of that, it comes in a crazy range of colors and shades. And most of the time, the acrylic yarn won't split like cotton yarn, for example. And it's good for lots of different crochet projects. From wearables to amigurumi, which is crochet plushies, and home decor. So with category 4 worsted acrylic yarn, you can try lots of different projects. The next thing you have to start your crochet adventure is scissors. Although it's super fun to have nice and cute scissors that are so fun to look at, you can absolutely use the ones you have at home. And yeah, even a nail clipper will get the job done. Now that we're done with the essentials you need, let's move on to the optional product that will make your crochet experience a lot easier and fun, but they are not a must. A darning needle. A darning needle looks a lot much like threading needle, only with a bigger hole at the end, because crochet yarns are thicker than threads. And it's also less sharp, because crochet and knitting stitches are very soft, not like fabrics, and it doesn't take much of an effort to put the darning needle inside. If you want to make amigurumi, which is crochet plushies, it's not an option, it's a must because you have to sew on parts. But if it's only to weave in tails, it helps, but it's not a must, you can do it with your hook. Next is stitch markers. We use stitch markers for a few purposes. The first one is to secure the last loop in the project, so your project won't unravel when you don't touch it or when you move it. To mark stitches, let's say the first stitch in the round, or where you need to sew parts, let's say in wearables. Basically, it's a marker and it's a safety pin. Which brings me to my next point, that you can really just use safety pins that you have at home. But if you are like me and you like to surround yourself with cutesy stuff, then there are so many different kinds of stitch markers and they can get obscenely cute, which is what I like. Last but not least is a measuring tape. The simplest one that you get when you measure yourself or your clothes. I think I got this one when I ordered some clothes from somewhere, I don't even remember. This comes very handy when you're making wearables. You'll have to measure yourself, the wearable, and basically it's really good to have at home, so why don't you have one at home? So basically this is it. This is what you need to start crocheting. Obviously, I think it's the best craft ever. I mean, this is my whole life right now. So I totally recommend to start. And even if the start is rough, don't give up because it's amazing. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to contact me through Instagram. And of course, comment below if you want to see more videos like this. And I'm gonna ask you again, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'll see you next video. Bye!